Hi, I'm Aarti Krishnan. Welcome to the 14th episode of Question of Money, where we'll talk about how can you not be a spendthrift. So we've been doing so many videos about how you can save 15% of your salary, where you can invest, whether it should be mutual funds or FDs or NPS, etc. So we had a viewer actually writing back to us, wait, I don't get to save any of my salary, so what are you telling me about saving and investing? So that's why we thought we'll dedicate this episode to telling people how they can spend less and save more. So here are a few tips. Now, as soon as the salary lands in your account, if you set up auto debits of some money which goes into recurring deposits, which goes into mutual fund SIPs and so on, then you will develop the habit of spending only what is left in your account after making these investments. So, if you set up these debits in the early part of the month, this will result in some kind of compulsory savings. To start with, you can set up auto debits for 15% of your take home salary and then gradually increase it every year by say 5%, so that your savings do grow along with your income. All of us like to shop and spend because it gives us a dopamine hit. You love to admire the dress which you bought or the futon which you bought in your home every now and then. Investment too can give you a dopamine hit if you have the habit of checking on your investment accounts and see how much money you've accumulated. Now, wealth can be a great source of power and security in your life. So, if you see your wealth building up over time, that is a good way to actually motivate you to save and invest more. I have had many youngsters actually excitedly sharing their account statements from Kuvera or Grow when their mutual fund investments hit a sum of say 5 lakh or 10 lakh, which was very substantial for them. So, in this age of actually advertising everything that you do, the peer group that you hang out with or the friends and colleagues with whom you regularly spend time can have a big influence on your spending habits. So, if you are in the habit of hanging out with people who think nothing of blowing up 20k on a single night out on a Saturday, then you will find it very hard to resist spending the same kind of money when you go out with them, right? So, if you are in the habit of having such a peer group, you should try to cultivate a peer group or a set of friends who believe in minimalistic living or those who are interested in saving and investing. That can cut down on your spending habits. I had a colleague telling me that her spending habits have changed a lot since she started following a few people on Instagram, basically the fashion influencers, the lifestyle influencers and so on. When you follow people on social media for their lifestyle, etc., you should remember that these people are not trendsetters, but they are advertisers. Today, it is not uncommon for consumer companies to pay a sum of 15 lakh or even 20 lakh to YouTubers and Instagrammers for a single video or reel plugging their product to prospective consumers. So, if you cannot avoid the temptation or the FOMO, then what you should really do is to stay away from following these influencers or celebrities who promote lifestyle brands. Another small trick that I found useful personally is to turn off notifications and to delete some of the shopping apps from my mobile phone. Once the apps are not there, these frequent temptations to participate in sales or to buy in midnight offers, they completely go away. One of the most wasteful things about shopping is that you do it in haste and repent in leisure, like marriage. Marketers have a term for this, actually they call it buyer's remorse. You buy something in a great deal of excitement and once you take it home, you don't really like it that much and end up not using it at all. One way to get rid of this habit is to frequently spring clean your wardrobe or home, say once in 3 months. Once you do that, you realize how much of the stuff that you buy you really don't use at all, and that can cure you of your spending habit. If you are an online shopping addict, then the friendly exchange policies of these sites also can come to your rescue. So, as soon as you buy something, make a habit of unpacking it and checking it out. If you don't like it, make a habit of returning it very quickly so that you can save some money. This way you can take care of your shopping addiction and also save on your money at the same time. A final tip is about using hard cash for your smaller payments. Psychologically, Having cash in your wallet and spending from that is harder than clicking on a GPay or a PhonePe to make your payments. If you draw money from the ATM and use cash for your small payments like your groceries, Swiggy, Zomato, etc., you may find it harder to really splurge on this kind of spends. If you are a disciplined person who pays your credit card bills on time, then you can also consider putting some of your regular spending items on your credit card so that at the end of the month you have an alert on how much you have shelled out for that particular item. Another useful habit to cultivate if you are a purchaser of big ticket items is to match every spend that you make with an equal investment, say in a mutual fund. So, this way whenever you are tempted to buy something big, you will be actually forced to reevaluate the spend. You will decide to either halve the spending that you are doing or to actually put away equal money towards an investment which can build up over time. This can really cure you of the habit of making big ticket splurging from time to time. Practice all these tips and we hope that some of you viewers will come back to us after 3 months and tell us that we have cured you of your shopaholic tendencies. In the next 15th episode of Question of Money, we will be telling you how you can make a financial plan.